Hello everyone, I'm Pulkit Mohan Singla and today I'm gonna talk about veganism. I'm gonna justify veganism. Many non-veg people says, non-vegetarians says that being vegan is also some form of crime because we are killing plants and trees and as we argue that animals contain a soul within, they argue that plants and trees also contain a soul within. So there is no difference between killing an animal or a plant. Well, today I'm going to answer that. Well, there is a lot of difference between killing an animal or killing a plant or having any resources from the plant, although both of them contain a soul within. But the way they serve the nature is quite different. If we see the nature carefully, we see that all the animals give birth to animals and they are dependent on nature for their survival. In terms of nature, they get either plants as a source of meal or animals as a source of meal because the orientation of animal is completely different from humans. An animal cannot earn a bread, he cannot go to bank, he cannot study, he cannot get educated, he cannot earn money. So he does not have any resources left except to survive on plants or on animals. In terms of plants, the plants are itself creatures, they have a soul within, but their orientation and serving to the mankind and animal kingdom is quite unique and different. Although the plants also contain a soul within, but if we carefully analyze plants, although each and every plant can be created again and again, if we sow the seed in a soil, we get the plant. But each and every plant produce a form of fruit, bear a fruit, whether it's in the form of vegetable or a fruit for animals and for humans. If we sow the seed of a apple tree, we get the apple tree and we get lots of apples on that tree. So carefully if we analyze why the apples are grown on the tree, for whom the apples are given by the nature and by the God. Is the plant itself eating its apples? No. Then for what those apples are there? The apples on an apple tree is not the child of the plant. It's a way of nature to serve the animals and the humans. If we do not touch the apple, we do not eat the apple gonna be rotten in some days and it will fall off, and again the seed would be buried in the soil automatically by the course of nature, and a new plant, apple plant, will be grown up, and again it will bear a lot of apples for animals and for humans to eat. In case of animals, the animals only give birth to their child who is the replica of them, their breed, but they do not bear any fruit or vegetables. You have seen there are so many types of trees, so many types of plants, each bearing different types of fruits. There are so many types of fruits and vegetables. And none of the plant is eating itself eating their own fruit or their own vegetable. So why they are growing such thing? Why they are serving this thing? For whom? Even in case of flowers, the flower bearing plants does not digest their flower, they does not eat their flower. It's being either used by the mosquitoes or bees or insects or either humans for ornamentation or for fragrance or for so many things. If we do not touch the flower again will be of no use to the plant itself and to anyone. So this clear difference shows that plants and trees are the kind of creatures which are meant to serve humanity and animals. They are meant to serve human beings and animals. That's why they bear different fruits, different vegetables, different types of flowers. And none of the plant is eating their own vegetable, their own fruit, their own flower. So it's completely justified, it's completely a sign given by nature that it has to be used in whatever manner. And if even if we carefully analyze today that all the non-veg dishes wherever any animal is killed, they cannot be completed without any plant. People use tomatoes, they use onions, they use garlic, they use ginger, they use oils, again derived from the plants, to make a dish. Can anyone eat a raw animal by hunting just like animals do? No. So it clearly means that killing animals is it's much more inferior work, inferior act, inferior karma than taking a survival source from plants and trees. Technically, if we see, we do not kill the plants, we do not kill the trees, we only take the fruit or the vegetable which is grown on the trees or the plants. So there's a vast difference between this thing, and that clearly justifies being vegan. Although I am against one thing, that's killing trees for their wood. There are different sources to create furniture today, there are electronic sources to send mails today. We can save plants and trees too by not using their wood, by using it to a very minimum means. But when it comes to fruits and vegetables and flowers, no matter how much we take them, there's no effect to plants and animals, and they are meant to serve. All those trees, plants are meant to serve to the humans and the animals. But if we keep on killing the animals, then there would be no animal left. In terms of plants and trees as well, this also applies, because if we keep on cutting the trees, if we keep on cutting the trees for their wood, there would be no trees left. And without oxygen, without cleaning of the ecosystem, the humans, animals will die. So definitely there is a balance needed. But if we keep on harvesting trees and plants just for their fruits and vegetables and their flowers, there would be no effect to the ecosystem. We are not killing anyone, we are just taking out the fruit. But in case of animals, the animals do not bear any fruit at all. They does not grow any fruit. They only give birth to their similar copies, which we generally eat as a form of different reasons. So being vegan is much more better, much more healthier, much more spiritually right than being a non-vegetarian. I hope the people who were questioning, who were arguing that being a vegan is also same as being a non-vegetarian, I guess they will get the answer. They have got the answer, the reason that why being vegan is better than being a non-vegetarian. So keep on listening to me to listen to this wonderful talk like this on spirituality as well as on paranormal concept. I'm Pulkit Mohan Singla. Take care.